I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me? Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart. Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings? Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf? There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother. There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother. There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother. Wooden floorboard. wooden floorboard. Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Jag vill inte se någon
Nej.
I'll never get it open barehanded. There we are.
Jag bröt mig in, gjorde jag.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does,
Jag
at
bröt
least now
mig
you're
in.
armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Jag letar efter min mamma, gör jag.
Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Gör jag.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree. There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother. There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother. It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special. Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look. It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. A letter written in an Oriental language. I haven't the slightest idea what it says. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there. Probably a Dutchman. Probably a
Kollar du
Dutchman.
på min video?
Jag vet ingenting om.
Samuel Ritter Dauchois. Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then. Let's see what's inside this letter.
Du kollar, eller hur?
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
What is your game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase?
Men
Never heard you
babe,
speak like that. What's going on here?
du är för
That you
god.
write to me under a pen name. Okay. But here you go even further by trying to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it. I wonder if this Godoy is the person you
Du
came
är för
looking for.
god.
Think. Godoy. Benny Godoy.
Jag har inte
Why does
skrivit
the
något.
name sound so familiar?
Du är den bästa som finns.
Ja.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say.
Det stämmer ju också.
Just can't put a face to him.
Så
Well,
känner jag
hope
spelar.
we meet to talk about it soon.
Nej, jag ska bara...
I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've
Alltså,
got a lot to tell me.
när Robin skriver, då står det Lost Memory, men G är på en annan ställe, men det jag får där till Lost Memory ost istället för Ghost.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Hon som vi kallar för Jukkuk, vet du? Den som heter Yuko Yashima. Hon är ju engelsk. Hon
The addressees in
brukar
Sao Paulo,
prata med Robin och kalla Robin för Daddy.
reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there.
Han kollar igenom brev som man inte får kolla egentligen.
Vad sa du?
A
Han
letter
kollar
written
igenom
in
brev
an
som man
Oriental
inte får
language.
kolla egentligen.
Han kollar andra människors brev.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
Han kollar inte igenom. Han
Det ser ut som en vampyr
söker,
nästan.
han söker efter mamman.
Address is 50
Står det
Bedford Square,
look for
London.
more.
Look for more clues or to her manor.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican. Apparently this letter is meant for Pope Pius VI, born Giovanni Braschi. I wonder which one of these people is influential enough to write to the Pope in person.
Ja. Säg något som spelar då.
This envelope is meant
Du
for
kan
the
kolla när
Vatican.
jag kör.
Nej. Måste göra
This
någonting.
name sounds familiar.
Ja, ris och röv.
Pash.
Jag har gjort det.
Jag vet inte vad som hänt.
No. Can't seem to place it.
Varsågod för att kolla på din video förut.
Tack.
Är det någon mer som har varit inne?
An
Nej.
address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world,
Så
apparently.
ska någon kolla på gubben.
Ja. Ja, det är säkert. Tänk om det här var en hälsningsspelare.
Nej.
Det finns ett Van Helsing-spel,
A
finns det.
sack of seeds. It's unopened.
Jag vet inte om det är Van Helsing, men det är så här. Du vet ju vet du vad den höjden är för något?
This miserable old bar has been
Det är
broken
typ
bare.
nästan samma.
Edges are
Men
still
Van
clean,
Helsing är ju den här
and the tip
varulven,
is
vet du.
blackened.
Han stora, du vet.
Else, to the
Ser det
contrary,
nästan ut som
I
det?
put my money on
Ja,
cannon
det är
powder.
Jag har ju ett här, Sherlock
This
Holmes.
might just come in handy.
Jag spelar aldrig det på nattetid.
Jag tog den som låg på marken.
Ja, men jag spelar aldrig det på nattetid. Jag lovar dig. Du kommer vara
This
där.
chest
Vad i
belonged to
helvete?
Duchess Hillsborough.
Jag håller på att ta saker här.
Hör du? Inte stor grejer.
Går upp i trappan. Det är någonting mysterium med henne.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor
Jag
at the
tar
top of a
saker.
rocky outcrop?
Du kan inte vara stor grejer.
Jo, jag
Nej,
snodde,
de
jag
kommer bara...
snodde en pinne som låg på marken som inte var hans.
Vad man gör en pinne.
Jag bara... Ja, gubben alltså.
Jag får inte ut den. Kom hit.
Nu går jag in i främmande hus.
Ja, kom hit. Ja.
Jag går in i främmande hus.
Jag får inte ut den.
Jag kommer fisa.
Ja, det är inte så Omar. Ta på allting. Vad här. Så fort det ligger någonting.
Där är hon.
Ah,
Hon ser
I
mysterium.
was looking for you.
Ja, men så
What can I do for you?
Omar gör så här. Så fort det är någonting på något ställe. Det är så
You're
här.
the son of Sada Dedice, aren't you? You see, your mother and
Varför
I
tar
were
på allt
supposed
det här?
to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. but I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Vad ska jag säga?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit. All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Look, you seem hesitant. The simplest thing to do is just to give it to her when you see her. After all, it's not that urgent.
Yes. I mean,
vad
yes,
fan
it's
gör du?
urgent.
Ja.
I mean, what if we don't find each other here on the island?
Though I don't know yet when I'll be leaving. I might not be staying for very long. What to do? Can you see a solution? Come on. Just give me the letter for crying out loud.
I cannot run the risk alone. I am going to trust you. You seem like an honest man.
Bingo.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Your Eminence, that's just not possible for me.
Why is that?
I've always had a Cartesian mind and I won't make false promises. I respect you too much for that. I spend my time trying to find logical and reasonable answers to problems which, at first glance, may seem supernatural. I'm not saying I don't believe in God as a concept. I just don't believe in the God of your sacred texts. And I don't want to lie to you.
Even though your answer does shock me, my son, I shall only hear your honesty. Listen, let's stop there. I am going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Lynch.
Tjock my son.
Ja, men nu drar vi igen.
Vad tjock my son.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all her convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, You can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick.
What?
Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.